Hello viewers, I am Kausalya. Today we are going to solve example 7 and 8 in chapter 14. Here the topic is median of grouped data. So here our example 7, a survey regarding the heights in centimeter of 51 girls of class 10 of a school was conducted and the following data was obtained. So here this is the tabulation which is given in the problem, and when you look at the tabulation, you see here no proper interval is given. They had simply given as less than 140, less than 145, but actually we need perfect intervals, that is 140 to 150, 150 to 160, 160 to 170 likewise. But here the intervals are not given properly. And here the next thing to be noted is, you see when you look at the number of girls here, the values, okay, this is nothing but our, actually we should be always provided with the frequency, but here we have to check whether the given data are frequency or cumulative frequency. We have to do a cross check. So here when you look at these values, you see these values are constantly increasing. That too, you see it is a perfect ascending order. 4, 11, 29, 40, 46 and 51. So whenever the values are given like this, always keep in mind the given data is cumulative frequency and not the frequency. Right. So cumulative frequency is we are continuously adding up the values, whereas frequency is it will be totally different. So here regarding this, just for an example I am telling you, when these values are randomly placed, that is 4, 29, 46, then 40, then 51, means then it is okay. But whenever you have values that are perfectly arranged in ascending order, then always keep in mind the given data are cumulative frequency and not frequencies. So here the value is cumulative frequency. So from the cumulative frequency, we have to find the original frequencies. So let me show you how to calculate that. So here in this problem, we are going to find the median height. So first we will categorize this. We will frame perfect intervals over here. And here again, cumulative frequencies are given. We will calculate the frequencies. So here first thing is framing the intervals. So first is less than 140. So here I had written it as below 140. And the next thing is less than 145. So here it is already 140. The limit is 140. So this interval is 140 to 145. And here again 145 to 150, like that. Okay. And again the another one more thing which I like to convey here is, you see, less than 140 is okay. And here less than 145, what does it mean? So less than 145 means 140 is less than 145, right? And again less than 150 means it includes both this 145 as well as 140. And similarly 155 means again it is, that is less than 150 which includes less than 150 and again 145 and again the same 140. So again this is another trick to check whether the given frequencies are normal frequencies or cumulative frequencies. Am I making clear here? Less than 145 means which includes all the numbers which are less than 145. That is less than 140 also gets included in this 145. Similarly, less than 150 means less than 145 and less than 140 both are included here. And similarly, you see less than 165 means all these things get included in this less than 165, because less than 165 means it denotes it may be either 160 or 155 or 150, 145 or numbers in between them also. So here this is the method to find whether the given things are cumulative frequencies or normal frequencies, right? So here this is the key thing to be kept in mind, right? Now just frame the intervals here, right? Below 140 and next is 140 to 145, 145 to 150 and it goes on. And here the given parameters are cumulative frequencies. So now I am going to calculate the frequency. So how to calculate the frequency? You just write down the first number as such, 4. And the next thing is you have to subtract. So 11 minus 4 gives you 7. And again 29 minus 11 gives you 18. And 40 minus 29 it gives 11. And again 46 minus 40 gives you 6. And 51 minus 46 gives you 5. Okay, this is the method to find the frequency. Now the next thing is we are going to use our formula to calculate the median. So here the median is given by L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into h. So here what is the value of L? So here the thing is as usual. So from the frequency column pick up the highest frequency. So here 18 is the higher number. So 18 denotes the value of f. And what about the respective class? The respective class is 145 to 150. So here what about the value? So here this is your value of L. Right. So here we know what is the value of L and we have calculated what is the value of f. And the next thing is the last value over here. Okay, this is your value of n. So n is nothing but 51. So we have calculated n also. And the remaining parameters are Cf, that is cumulative frequency, and h. So cumulative frequency is nothing but, you see, what is the maximum frequency over here? Here it is 18. Right, and the respective cumulative frequency is 29. So here we have to select a frequency value which is prior to this cumulative frequency. So prior to this value is 11. So here the value of cumulative frequency is 11. What about h? The value of h is nothing but the interval between. Okay, sorry, the difference between the intervals. So 150 minus 145 gives you 5. So just write down all the parameters we have find out. Now we are going to substitute these values. So L is 145 and N is 51. So 51 by 2 gives you 25.5. And what is this cumulative frequency? The value is 11. And what about this F? F is nothing but 18. So what is H? H is 5. So just substitute it over here. And finally we are ending up with the answer as 149.03 centimeters. Right. So that's all for this problem. We will continue with example 8. The problem is the median of the following data is 525. Find the values of x and y if the total frequency is 100. So here the median value is given and the total frequency is also given. Here we have to find x and y. So this is the given tabulation. So in this tabulation, you see in frequencies we are having the unknown value x as well as y. So now we are going to frame a new table, right? So here we have class intervals and the next one is frequency and the final one is cumulative frequency. So when you look at these intervals, they are perfect, right? 0 to 100, 100 to 200, 200 to 300. And again, when you look at the values of frequency, you see they are randomly placed, right? Here you see you have 2, 5, 12, 17, 20 and finally we are having 9, 7 and 4. So this is the value of frequency. And the next one is we are going to find cumulative frequency. So as a first thing, you have to write this 2 here as such. So 2 plus 5 gives you 7. 7 plus, again when you add 7 plus x, here 7 plus 6. Again this 7 plus x is added with 12. So 12 plus 7 becomes 19. So 19 plus x. Again this 19 is added with 17. That gives 36 plus x. And again this term is added with 20. So 36 plus x plus 20 gives you 56 plus x. And again this 56 plus x is added with y. So here it is 56 plus x plus y. And again this term is added with the 9. So 56 plus 9 plus x plus y, this makes 65 plus x plus y. Again when you add, this makes 72 plus x plus y, and finally 76 plus x plus y. Right. So finally we had framed the tabulation. So the next thing is, you see here the total frequency is given as 100. So here this is the value of total frequency. So we are going to equate this expression to 100. So 76 plus x plus y is equal to 100. Therefore x plus y is 100 minus 76, which is 24. Right. So let this be your equation number 1. So the next thing, what is given in the problem? The value of median is given. So the value of median is 525. So when you look at this interval, where does this 525 lies? This 525 lies between 500 to 600. Therefore, here the respective value is the that is the value corresponding, the frequency value corresponding to this interval is 20, which is our f. So this is our f, right? So here from this, what is the value of L? The least value of the interval is taken as L. So here L is 500. What about H? H is the difference between these two. So 600 minus 500 is 100. So this is our H. And what about the cumulative frequency? That is, you have to leave this line, okay? You have to consider this line, sorry, not to leave. Look at this line and you have to take the cumulative frequency value which is prior to the maximum frequency value. So here it is, this is the row of the maximum frequency. So here you have to take this value 36 plus x as cumulative frequency. Right, so we have calculated all the parameters. Now we have to substitute it here. So when you substitute it here, what is the formula? So the formula is given as L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into h. So what is L? L is 500. And what is the value of n? So here the value of n is given as 100. So what is cumulative frequency? The value of cumulative frequency is 36 plus x. And what about h? It is 100 and the value of f is 20. So just substitute it over here. What is median? Median is 525. So just substitute it. So 525 is equal to 500 plus. So 50 by 2. Sorry, n by 2 is 100. 100 by 2 is 50. So 50 minus cumulative frequency is 36 plus x. Okay. So since we are having two terms, write it in bracket. Divided by 20 into here h is 100. So 20 and 100 they cancel by 5 times. So the next thing is I am moving this minus sign inside the bracket. So here it is 50 minus 36 minus x divided, there is nothing to divide, divided by 1 into 5. So 50 minus 36 becomes 14. So 14 minus x into 5. So here what I am doing is I am moving this 500 to the left hand side. So 525 minus 500 becomes 25. Again here in this step I am multiplying this. Okay, no need to multiply, right? Even you can directly move this 5 over here. It will make our calculation still simpler. Okay, so here unknowingly I have just multiplied. You can do by any method, okay? This is just solving. So after multiplying, I am getting 70 minus 5x. So next thing is I am bringing the numbers together. So I am moving this 25 over here and this 5x over here. So 5x is 70 minus 25, which is 45. Therefore, x is 45 by 5, which gives you 9. So here the thing what I like to tell is, you see, here it is 25, which is equal to 14 minus x into 5, right? You can move this 5 directly here. So 25 by 5 becomes 14 minus x. So 25 by 5 is 5, right? 5 is equal to 14 minus x. I need only x, right? So I am moving x over here and moving this 5 that side. So here it becomes 14 minus 5. So it is 9, right? In any way you can solve, okay? This is mathematics, we can solve as we want. So the value of x is 9. Once you know the value of 9, you see here we had framed our equation number 1, right? X plus y is equal to 24. So now you can substitute the value of x over here. So x plus y is 24 and the value of x is 9. So to find y is nothing but 24 minus 9, which is equal to 15. Right. So finally here we have calculated the values of x and y. That's all. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.